When it comes to making magic with luxurious ingredients, no one does it best like these guys. No wonder they bagged so many Michelin stars all through their career. In this episode, we will be exploring 10 Michelin-starred chefs all around the globe. Now, let's get right into the video. The first cordon bleu for today's video and his favorite summer dish is no one else than the legendary Joel Robuchon. Number 1. Joel Robuchon. It's not surprising that he comes to the top of the list. When it comes to the chefs with the most Michelin stars in history, Robuchon sits comfortably on the top of the list with 31 Michelin stars to his name. 31! No one comes close to the culinary genius himself. Robuchon believed that simplicity is the key to allowing natural flavors of high-quality ingredients to shine in every dish. So, for his favorite dish, perfect for a summer morning, is his evergreen ratatouille provençal stew. Robuchon sees this dish as a celebration of the summer agricultural heritage of his French origin, with his choice of vegetable playing a vital role in the recipe. According to him, the secret of a good ratatouille is to cook the vegetables separately, so each will taste truly of itself. Originally, we can trace the dish back centuries to a time when chefs made most of their local seasonal farm products. Robuchon's ratatouille is everything you can imagine for a perfect dish made of natural ingredients. Trust me, this is one meal you shouldn't wait to try out. This brings us to the chef you've been waiting for. Number 2. Alain Ducasse. No one does it better than the man, the myth, the legend, Alain Ducasse. Alain has had a glorious chef career, bagging a whopping 21 Michelin stars so far. Definitely in the Hall of Fame for professional culinary practices. That sounds like a lot already from the French-born Monegasque chef. But wait until you check out his 5-star restaurants, spreading from Paris to New York City down to Tokyo. Despite all these successes, it looks like the Frenchman isn't slowing down anytime soon. Even though Alain has created numerous recipes throughout his career, one dish is especially special for summer, his chicken fricassee. The chicken fricassee is an old French name for a kind of stew that dates back to the late Middle Ages. It's more like a stew made with brown chicken slowly simmered with different aromatics, vegetables, and a silky cream sauce. One notable feature of this recipe is that it is loaded with savory flavors that leave you chewing on your fork and knife. Although the chicken fricassee has different versions according to cultures, it is not just for regular meals, but for special times like festivals and stuff. Most people make it for a big family get-together. It's that one dish that brings everyone together because the taste is just irresistible, giving you that warm and cozy feeling inside. Well, Alain Ducasse isn't the only chef with magic fingers for extraordinary dishes, which brings us to the next chef. Number 3, Gordon Ramsay. I love Alain's expertise, but Gordon Ramsay's on a crazy level. Throughout his career, the British celebrity chef has earned 7 Michelin stars, making him one of the most decorated chefs. He also has 24 global restaurants. Gordon always brings extraordinary uniqueness to his art. How do I know? Check out his classic summer dish, vegan summer BLT with basil aioli. If you're like me who has a natural obsession with crispy sandwiches in the summer, I've got the perfect one for you. The bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwiches are probably the best for the season. They're made of gorgeous heirloom tomatoes, crisp greens, creamy avocado, tofu rice paper bacon, and summer basil aioli. The perfect combination that guarantees each bite an unforgettable memory. Even Ramsay doesn't joke with his BLT sandwich. The recipe holds a significant part of his culinary career. To make it 100% vegan, he also creates an egg-free basil aioli to spread on bread and adds sliced avocado to the tomato and lettuce garnishes. Show me a better definition of food artistry. But while Ramsay boasts of incredible taste and class, the next chef knows exactly how to give you a perfect summer treat. Number 4. Yoshihito Murata. The 3 Michelin-starred Japanese chefs have so much cooking expertise that they can unleash on the world. You can see the passion and love that he blends into all his recipes to feed your appetite. But I'll be honest, we can't have enough of his favorite dish to spice up your summer, the new style dashi recipe. Don't worry, I'll walk you through all you need to know. Honestly, nothing beats the level of innovation used in this dish, which is combining dried tomatoes, dried morel mushrooms, and chicken breast. This dish is so versatile that you can make a delightful dashi without having to add the rare kombu and katsuobushi ingredients, using just tomato, chicken, and mushrooms that you can quickly get across the street. Yoshihito knows that progress cannot be made without evolution, so the new style dashi recipe was his decision, and he tweaked the restaurant's centuries-old dashi stock recipe to make it more creative. And voila! We've got one of the tastiest Japanese meals ever. Well, who wouldn't love a flavored cuisine on a cool summer afternoon? Which brings us to the next chef. Number 5. Sophie Peck. Sophie Peck is the most decorated Michelin-starred female chef in the world, currently holding 11 Michelin stars across all her restaurants. If you've ever wondered how Peck makes her dishes with so much ease, then it may surprise you to know that her culinary expertise is a family trait. For several generations, her family has played a key part in the history of French cuisine. One of her favorite summer dishes is her white millefeuille. This dish is simply a product of her experiment to create a monochromatic dish that was elegant in both its taste and appearance. It is made with flour, vinegar, and dry butter. And this is how the white millefeuille came to be. White is her favorite color, and that kind of inspired the name of the dish too. The shape and color perfectly embodied her culinary style. Sleek and simple with delicate flavors. At the same time, the color doesn't give away its exotic flavor. Rather, it makes for an interesting discovery experience for her guests, which can be you if you want to try this one out. Standing next to Sophie Peck is another outstanding female chef. Number 6. Kaja Rus. She ranks as one of the most awarded female chefs in the world, with her restaurants being awarded 7 Michelin stars all through her career. One of my favorites is her Sant Pau restaurant in Barcelona. If you've never tried a Spanish delicacy before, then here's one for your summer trip. Try her long and wild rice with mushroom marinade. According to her, everything about this recipe is simply delightful. From the very first idea, the research process, the execution of the dish in the kitchen, and seeing that customers live a special moment and a gastronomic pleasure. This dish works well hot or cold. It can also be prepared with a marinade made from a mix of cultivated mushrooms, such as champignon, oyster mushrooms, shiitake, shimeji, and enoki. Tasty as you like it. But our next chef has something entirely different up his sleeves. Number 7. Andrea Scami. This Swiss chef has done tremendous things in the past few decades, earning not 1, not 2, but 3 Michelin stars, plus 19 incredible Go and Millau points since 2004. Pretty impressive, right? But it's not just what makes him outstanding. He's got a true passion for highlighting the rich food traditions of his homeland. And one of his absolute favorite summer dishes gives a modern twist to a classic Swiss dish, Alpler Magranet. This amazing pasta prepared with cheese, potatoes, and caramelized onions can be traced back to Alpine herdsmen. But in Caminada's magic hands, it becomes a whole new masterpiece. He takes the flavors of his Swiss home and spices it up. You can't believe the result. It's a dish that has strong historical significance to Swiss culture, with a touch of modern flavors from Caminada's creativity box. Definitely a must-try for any food lover. Number 8. Yachnic Aleno. Yachnic Aleno has had an absolutely astounding journey, working his way up from humble beginnings to earning an incredible 19 Michelin stars across his restaurants. He's known for his innovative take on classic French cuisine, constantly pushing the boundaries of different possibilities in terms of recipes. One of Aleno's favorite summer dishes is a refreshing tomato gazpacho. But this isn't your average gazpacho. Aleno's version was inspired by the dish's Moorish roots, including spices like cumin and coriander to give it a depth of flavor. The tomato gazpacho actually has a fascinating history. From a simple peasant dish in southern Spain to a luxury summertime staple enjoyed all around the world. Have you had a taste of this dish before? Let us know your experience in the comments section. This brings us to our next Michelin star chef, number 9, Martin Berasategui. I know you might be hearing the name for the first time. Most people think Berasategui is having a quiet career. Well, that's a pretty absurd assumption for a chef with a crazy 12 Michelin stars across all his restaurants. And not just, as he ranks as one of the most successful Spanish chefs in history. One of his classic Spanish summer dishes has been at the top of his favorite recipes, strawberry gazpacho. Unlike Yachnic Aleno's tomato gazpacho, this recipe presents cold soup and tapas more refreshingly. It gives you a twist to the traditional Andalusian gazpacho. But with Martin Berasategui's signature on it, be prepared for a run for your money. The dish originated in Andalusia and is synonymous with summertime throughout Spain. Here's the part you'll love to hear. This isn't one of those luxury cuisines. You can prepare it at home and spice up your summer. All you need is a blend of raw tomatoes, crushed garlic, vegetables, bread, and generous glugs of olive oil. Serve it cold and come and thank me later. Last on this list is a chef known as the king of modern French cuisine. Number 10. Pierre Gere. With 3 Michelin stars in his restaurants, Pierre Gere's style of cooking needs no introduction. But its dishes can be described in 2 words: modern and sophisticated. Most of his classy recipes were birthed out of some crazy experiment. This isn't one of your regular chefs though. His hors d'oeuvres recipe stands out as his favorite. Although served in miniature portions, the aroma of this course can take you on a smooth journey to dreamland. Made with a mixture of milky gelée and sweet potato puree, it serves as a platform for 2 fresh almonds. This is the peak of creativity in its simplest form, and who wouldn't want to bite from this glorious delicacy? There you have it, the finest recipes from the finest chefs. So tell me, which of these can you not wait to try out? Let us know in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, it helps us continue bringing you more chef-curated food videos. Peace and love, fellow foodies.